Hello everybody, this is Jenny McGarvey and I am happy to share with you my project life the week of July 20th to 26th. As usual, I'm keeping things simple, I'm keeping it easy. I am using a Scraptastic Club This Life Noted kit, the July kit, and I have already printed my photos using my Canon selfie printer. And I'm starting to lay them all out as I already planned in my notebook, and you can see the little bit of that right there. I like to keep not only my pages simple, but my planning process as well. That way I can really enjoy this project and also complete this project. I realize that I am already completely overwhelmed with all of my hobbies and all of my goings on in my life, and so if I made this project a little bit more complicated, there's no way I could complete it. Therefore, one page and simple works great for me. Now I'm trimming down my photos. I'm using some different sized ones so that I can make all of the photos I'd like to include on this one page work. As you can see, I have a couple of 2x3s down in the lower left. I'm using a couple of 3x4s. I'm using a 4x6. It's just all what works. I don't necessarily need to create any rules, and because I use my Canon Selfie and a photo collage app, I can create any size photo I would like to use that works for me and works for the particular layout and the cards that I have. Now I'm going through the Scraptastic Club cards to see which ones I'd like to use for this particular page. There were lots of them that I really loved in this kit, so I want to make sure that I can use them, and then not only that, that they work for the layout as well. Now I'm going to use that one on the bottom and put both of my photos on there, but I'm using a spread, or not a, I'm sorry, a page that is all 3x4 slots, so there's 12 of them. So I do have to cut that card in half so that my photos will go on top of them, and then I can slide it into the page protector. Not a big deal, it's easy enough to just slice it in half, and I do like the way that it looks when you have a 4x6 that spreads over two 4x3 slots. Now I'll go through my 3x4 cards and find some ones that not only go with the theme of the page but also match color-wise, and that one that I just placed with the strips of paint with the paintbrush, I've been absolutely waiting to use that one. I love it, and I'm so excited that the colors really work with that July one also, and that way I can use the whole thing. It can sometimes be hard to find cards that all coordinate together and you feel like they really have a cohesive feel, at least for which, if you're looking for theme, if you're looking for color, if you're looking for whatever it is you're looking for. Luckily, I wanted colorful for this particular layout, so it works just fine to choose just about anything in the kit since it all does go together really well. Now I like to use labels on my pages. I think you've probably seen that before. It's nothing new. I use them all the time. I think it's a really fun way to add just a tiny bit of journaling, maybe a few words or a sentence, or sometimes just the date and whatnot. And these that came on these cut-aparts in the July kit are perfect for that. It allows me to write a little bit but still keep the focus right on the photo, and I don't have to use an entire 3x4 page, or I'm sorry, a 3x4 card to do the journaling. This way I just need a tiny bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere that 2x3 photo on top of that 3x4 card up at the top. I just think it's such a fun way to have best of both worlds, not only really cute cards but then also a photo as well. And so I do often like to print smaller photos to go on the top of those 3x4 cards. I'm going to add a few of the alphabet stickers from the kit. They're a really nice wood grain. I really like the stickers a lot. However, in kind of looking back at the layout, I probably should have used some black alphabet stickers from my stash. Not because the wood ones aren't great, because they are great, but I think they would have matched a little bit better with not only the photo, but they probably would have stood out a little bit better as well. So I'm just writing name in lights to go with that photo, since you can't probably tell from the photo. I don't know, maybe you can. Those are some of those marquee lights. we had seen that at Target, and my son just thought that was fantastic that his nickname was already spelled out. So we thought that was super cute and fun. Now I could have gotten a lot more technical and used my ruler and created really straight letters across. It really wasn't that big of a deal to me though, and especially since they're not particularly standing out, it's still really not that big of a deal to me. But I can always use the ruler to create an easy way to have straight letter stickers that go across straight. Sorry, that was hard to say for some reason. I'm just adding the tiniest bit of journaling on this card, just a word or two on each little prompt. This is so fun because, again, it's just the simplest bit of journaling, just a tiny bit, but it really tells a large part of the story, which I like that a lot. Now I love how when I do 1 week on one page, that the pages really do come together very quickly. I'm able to really feel a sense of accomplishment after just a few photos and slots, because then it feels like, oh my gosh, look at that, I'm half done. And that's just really after only, 5 or 10 minutes of working. And that's why this project, since switching over this year, has really become gratifying to me again. Now I'm just adding some of those simple story stickers. I used it on that movie theater page, or sticker, I'm sorry, up there. Those are just such fun stickers. I'm so glad they were included in this kit. I love how they really look like they're part of the photo, but obviously they're not. And add just the perfect amount of embellishing to any photo. You can also use them for cards, and I certainly have as well. I finally adhered my photos down on that lower left hand, those cards that I split apart earlier, and I really love how that did end up looking, so I'm glad that I went with that. Now I'm pulling out the exclusive cork and wood veneer shapes. I just want to dress up that photo in front of the movie theater a little bit more. Since this page is pretty simple and I don't have a whole lot of embellishing, it's perfect to add a little cork square. It sort of reminds me of like a movie reel or a viewfinder type thing, and then just a little enamel dot in the center, and those are October Afternoon, and they're absolutely perfect with the colors and stuff. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this look at my project life, and if you did enjoy it, I would really appreciate it if you left me a thumbs up. It lets me know you like my videos, and it lets YouTube know what you like to see. Thank you so much, and have a great day.